The world watches in horror as innocent civilians in Palestine are bombed, displaced, and erased from their own homeland. Yet, despite global outrage, the United States continues to fund and protect Israel's actions without hesitation. Why? Why does the so called beacon of democracy and human rights back a regime accused of ethnic cleansing? The answer lies in a dark web of geopolitics, economic interest, and a long standing strategy of control. The US Israel alliance, more than just friendship. The relationship between the US and Israel is not based on mere camaraderie, it is a well calculated partnership with deep strategic motives. Since its creation in 1948, Israel has served as the US's outpost in the Middle East, a region rich in oil and plagued by resistance to Western dominance. By backing Israel, Washington ensures a permanent stronghold in a volatile but resource-rich area. Military-industrial complex, war is business. War is profitable. The US provides Israel with billions in military aid every year, but this money does not simply vanish. It returns to American arms manufacturers like Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, and Boeing. These companies supply Israel with weapons used to bomb Gaza, demolish homes, and kill civilians. The US arms industry thrives on conflict, and Israel is both a loyal client and a willing participant in this cycle of destruction. Controlling the Middle East, divide and conquer. A unified Middle East with strong, independent nations would threaten US dominance. By fueling conflicts, supporting oppressive regimes, and keeping the region unstable, Washington ensures that no single power, especially not a Palestinian-led movement, can rise to challenge its authority. Israel, acting as the enforcer, plays a key role in this strategy by keeping Palestinians weak and divided. Religious and ideological manipulation. Many American politicians justify the unwavering support for Israel by citing religious beliefs. Evangelical Christians, a powerful voting bloc, believe that the existence of Israel is necessary for biblical prophecy. As a result, US leaders exploit religious sentiments to gain political support, using faith as a shield to justify war crimes. The media's role, manufacturing consent. Western media presents Israel as a victim and Palestine as the aggressor, despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary. Words like clashes and conflict are used to obscure the reality of occupation and genocide. Palestinian resistance is labeled as terrorism, while Israeli airstrikes on hospitals and schools are described as self-defense. This propaganda ensures that the American public remains ignorant or indifferent to the atrocities funded by their own government, destroying Palestine. A long-term goal. Israel's goal is not just to suppress Palestinians, it is to erase them entirely. The continuous expansion of illegal settlements, the demolition of Palestinian homes, and the cutting off of essential resources all point to a strategy of gradual ethnic cleansing. The phrase, "a land without a people for a people without a land," was never about coexistence, it was about replacement. Why the US will never stop supporting Israel. Even as global opposition grows, the US will not abandon Israel. The alliance is too profitable, too strategic, and too embedded in American politics. Every attempt to hold Israel accountable in international courts is vetoed by the US at the UN. Every resolution calling for Palestinian rights is blocked. The reason is simple. Israel is not just an ally, it is a tool. The world must wake up. What is happening in Palestine is not a war, it is a genocide, and those funding and enabling it must be held accountable. The narrative pushed by the US government and mainstream media is designed to mislead the public, but the truth is clear for those willing to see it. The question is, will the world continue to watch in silence, or will it finally stand against this injustice?